So I'd like to, hear what you have to say or what your opinion is on that, on the wage gap issue.
So what we're seeing is high wage workers, actually not only have they regained the jobs that were lost to the recession, but are now starting to exceed those numbers, while the unemployment rate for the bottom quartile of wage earners out there is still in excess of 20%, according to the Federal Reserve. It's important that the overall unemployment rates don't include all those people who have dropped out of the labor force. And what's been so unique about this recession was it not hitting the manufacturing sector as pervasively as it hit the service sector. And so it hit women, particularly Black and Hispanic women, much harder than it hit men. This is one of the reasons people have called it a she-cession. We've seen some of that come back, but it still is a long way to go. But again, you see those really big differences between the low-wage workers, their unemployment rate very, very high and elevated, and the higher skilled and higher wage workers seeing pockets of actual tightness where some wages are being bid up.
Yep, and I see that again in my clients, because what happens is our clients, or just in the industry in general, will train individuals in those knowledge workers that you just described, Diane, and they become more employable. So the mobility is there to jump from job to job. And so there's also an aspect of this. It's the training, it's the career path, but there's this aspect of retention that also needs to be addressed in the market, in the industry. So it's all kind of related. It's all it's all interdependent. But what we're seeing, and what I would like to see, is more focus on education, both in the public sector, in our public schools, and in our formal education, so that our clients don't sort of have to go it alone all the time. Now, there's always going to be very specific or very purposeful, training on a given technology in a particular manufacturing environment. That's never going to go away. But I think we could make a lot of strides, with the overall educational environment, if we could get that base, that base education shored up, so that we can focus on expanding the more knowledge-based skills that we're going to need to compete going forward.